Hello, boys and girls. Today, we're going to talk about number bonds. We've talked about number bonds before, but today we're going to talk about them in a different way. Okay? First, I'm going to draw a number bond. That's what our number bond looks like. Remember, the whole number go in the circle. The two part numbers go on the end circles. Okay? So this is our typical number bond. Today, though, we're going to talk about taking away numbers or taking away objects to get a different number. Let me give you an example. Let's say we have the number 10, okay? And we have 3 in this top circle. Now there's a certain way that we have to get the answer to this number bond. We have to take away. So let's say we choose our whole number first, and that number is what? It's 10. So here's how we get the answer. Let's count 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So those are 10 circles. That's our whole number, 10. Now we have a 3. So we're going to take away 3 circles and we're going to X them out. 1, 2, 3. So we've taken away 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to count the circles that are left. That means the circles that we didn't X out. So let's count them. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 belongs in the other smaller circle. Okay? So 10 take away 3 is 7. And this is how we're going to write it. 10 take away 3 equals 7. Okay? Or you can also say 10 take away 3 equals 7. Okay? So let's do another one. I know that was some long steps, but let's do another one. Remember, you're just taking away whatever number you initially use, you're taking away. Okay? So let's say we have our number bond. And our whole number, let's say, is going to be 5. We're going to put a 1 in this smaller circle. That's one of our part numbers, okay? So we have a 5 and a 1. So let's look at the whole number first. We're going to draw how many circles? 5. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? We have 5 circles, just like that whole number says 5. Now it tells us to take away how many? 1. We're going to X out 1. Okay? We X'd out 1. So now let's see how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put the number 4 here. So now our number bond is completed. It's 5 take away 1 equals 4. That's our number bond. Okay? We're going to do just a couple of more problems so you can see how we're doing it. Remember, let's draw our number bond. And then let's put in our half numbers, at least the circles for our half numbers. Let's use the whole number 6. Okay? I'm going to put a 3 in the top circle. So now I want you to take a few minutes and see if you can complete the number bond. Give you a few minutes. So now I'm going to draw it, and this is the process that I use. You can also use your fingers, okay? And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. We're going to, I'm going to draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 circles. Now it tells me in the very top space to take away 3. So I'm going to take away 3. I X'd out 3 circles. Okay, so now let's see how many circles are left. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So I will put in the bottom circle 3. Okay. All right. So let's talk just a little bit more. We've been using circles, but you can also use your fingers. And let me show you how you can do that successfully. We're going to draw our number bond, and we're going to put 4. We're going to put 2. So we have to see what number goes there. We have to see what number goes there. So we can also use our fingers, and this is how we do it. The whole number is 4. So you hold up 4 fingers. Make sure you have up 4 fingers. I want you to have up 4 fingers. And it says to take away 2. So I'm going to take away 1, 2. So how many do you have left? 1, 2. You have 2 fingers left. So the number 2 goes in this number bond, or goes in that circle. Okay? Let's take just a couple of more minutes and do a few more. We're going to do a few more using our fingers. Remember, you can use circles, you can use your fingers, you can use cubes, you can use anything that you want to, as long as you get the right number. as long as you're taking away the number that it tells you to. Okay? So I'm going to draw my number bond, and I'm going to put a 7 in there. And then the top number bond, or the top circle, I'm going to put a 1. Okay? So you use your fingers or any way that you want to do it. I'm going to draw my circles, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 circles. Let's count them. If you're using your fingers, count your fingers. Let's count our 7 circles or fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 like the whole number says. It says we should have 7. Okay. Now we're going to take away, what number is that? That is 1. So you take, if you're using your fingers, you take away 1 finger. I'm going to X one of my circles out. So you can use your fingers, and I'm using circles. Now we have to see how many circles are left. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in our bottom circle, we will use or put the number 6. And this is what it's going to look like. 7 take away 1 equals 6. That's what it looks like. 7, which is there, take away 1 equals 6. And the 6 is how many we have left. Okay? Let's keep on Let's keep on going. Do a couple more. Okay? Here's our number bond. We're going to put 8. And we're going to put 3 in the top circle, in the top part. Okay? Now we have to figure out what number goes in the second part, in the second circle. Okay? Remember, we start with our whole number first. Remember, you can use your fingers, you can use cubes, you can use circles, you can use any objects that you want. I'm going to use squares this time. I'm going to count 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 squares. Okay? It tells me to take away how many? It tells me to take away 3. So I am going to X out 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. So now we have to figure out what goes in the second, in the bottom circle. Okay? So now we have to figure out how many squares we have left. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, There it is. Now we have all of our circles completed. Here's how it goes. 8 take away 3 equals 5. Now let me show you how it goes. 8 take away 3 equals 5. So now our number bond is complete. Let's do a couple of more, and I'm going to use my fingers so you can see again how that works. This is the only thing you're doing is taking away. You have numbers and you're taking away. For example, someone has something and they give it to you. They're taken away from the number that they have. Okay? Here's our number bond. We're going to have, or we're going to put in 9. We're going to put 9 in. 9 is our whole number. Okay? We're going to use 9 as our whole number. The number we're going to put in the top circle or in the top portion is going to be a 2. Okay? You have a 9 and a 2. Remember, you always focus on the numbers that are there. Okay? You're trying to get the number that's not there. You're going to do figuring to get this number. So we're dealing with the 2 numbers that are there. Okay? I'm going to use my fingers. And our number that we should have on our fingers is what? Of course, it is the number 9. It is the number 9. Okay? Now it says take away 2. So I'm going to take away 2 on this hand. Okay? So now, how many numbers, or fingers, I guess I should say, how many fingers do I have left? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we had 7 fingers left. So we're going to put the number 7 in this block. Okay. Now our number bond is complete. And it is 9 take away 2 equals 7. 9 take away 2 equals 7. Let's do a few more. A few more. Remember, we're just taking away. We're taking away from our whole number. I'm going to draw the number bond. I'm going to put the number 5 in the bond, in the whole number spot. And then I'm going to put the number 2 in the top circle. Okay? So we're going to deal with our whole number first. And our whole number is the number in this big circle. And it is the number 5. So instead of drawing circles, I'm just going to draw lines. Okay? I'm going to draw 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 lines. Now, it tells me in the very top circle, it tells me to take away 2. That means to get rid of 2. I'm going to X out 2. 1, 2. I X'd out of 2 circles. Now, I have to count how many are left. Okay? So now we have to think about how many are left. Let's count how many are left. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put 3 in the bottom circle. So this is how it's going to look. Our number bond is complete. So we have 5, take away 2 equals 3. That's what we have. Going to do about 2 more. The next one I'm going to give you a few minutes to do yourself. Okay, just to see what you come up with. Mom, Dad, please check their answers to make sure they're coming up with the right answers. Thank you so very much. I'm going to put a 7 in the whole number spot, and the whole number goes into the larger circle in the I guess I should say it was not in the middle, but it's the biggest circle there. Okay, we're going to put a 7 in the top circle. We're going to put a 5. So we have a whole number as a 5. In one of our half positions, we have a 5 in the top circle. So you have a 7 and a 5. Those are 2 numbers, the 2 numbers that you concentrate on. I'm going to give you a few minutes to put 7 on your fingers. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 on your fingers. Now, you're going to take away 5. That means you're going to get rid of 5. You have 7, and you're going to get rid of 5. Okay? So, I'm going to give you a few minutes to get rid of 5. How many do you have left? It should be 2. You should have 2 fingers remaining. This is how it looks. 7 take away 5 equals 2. 7 take away 5 equals 2. Okay? Going to do one more. Remember, you can use your fingers, you can use cubes, you can use circles. Use anything that you have to get your answer. You can use buttons, you can use pencils, anything you need to use to get your correct answer. Okay? All right? Remember, bond. Let's put a whole number in. We're going to put in 3. Okay? Our whole number is 3. And then in the top circle, we're going to put 3. Don't let that trick you. Don't let that trick you. Think really hard. Now, I'm going to use my circles in the whole number spot. We have 3. So I'm going to draw 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we've dealt with the whole number. Let's go up and look at the one of the part numbers. It says take away 3. I have 3, but I'm going to take away 3. Okay, let me take away 3. Remember, we X out of the numbers that we don't need. So we're going to X out 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we have to see how many we have left. How many circles do we have left? Don't let it trick you. We have 0 left. We don't have any left. We've X'd out of all of them. Here's how it's going to look. 3 take away 3 equals 0. Wow. 3 take away 3 equals 0. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Thank you very much. We will come back another day, maybe tomorrow, do a few more. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.